Hello, welcome to another set Musings. So we're at an interesting period in the series, as those of you that have been watching it for the past few, well, it's probably, probably 5 or 6 episodes now maybe, might be even longer, where we're dipping into some of these compilation sets, which I have previously skipped over because I wanted to focus on expansion sets and maybe the odd core set here and there. So it's nice to loop back round and just specifically focus on, the sort of master sets, I suppose, is what I'm referring to at this point. But ultimately we're going to be looking at some other stuff as well, things like Battle Bond eventually, once I run out of masters sets to talk about. And in a moment I'm going to just talk generally about 2018 because it was a pretty interesting year in terms of just the sheer amount of Magic product, I think, and variety. And last week, I know we took a look at Masters 25, which was also from 2018. So there are actually 2 Masters products out that year, both supposedly celebrating 25 years of Magic. So there was the appropriate lane Masters 25, which I believe it was designed to be drafted and celebrates 25 years of Magic the Gathering. But then there was the Ultimate Masters, which was also designed to be drafted and was meant to be the conclusive celebration of 25 years of Magic the Gathering. So Masters 25 came out early on in the year, and then this one we're going to be talking about today, Ultimate Masters, came out in December of 2018. So I'm just going to scroll through the whole set first of all, so we can get like the usual sort of art, mechanic, aesthetic feel of the set. And then while I'm doing that, I will chat a little bit. So as I've said, this particular set designed to be drafted and was meant to be the conclusive celebration of 25 years of Magic the Gathering. Yeah, you can comment on your opinion on the set, whether it fulfilled that criteria. Hopefully it was, good to draft, but I don't know because I don't believe I drafted this one. So 254 cards, 101 commons, 80 uncommons, 53 rares, 20 mythic rares. I think I probably opened maybe 3 packs of this. I'll include any associated videos I've ever done about this product and other links that you might find useful if you want to dig deeper. Contains cards from across Magic's entire history, with some of Magic's most popular cards. Every booster box of Ultimate Masters contains 24 booster packs, each with a different randomly inserted game card, including 1 premium 4 in every pack. And then we've got there's like a 16th card, isn't there, which is a marketing card stroke, promo stroke, I suppose, token. What was also interesting, and it probably had started to happen already anyway by this period in Magic, but we were seeing a lot more product generally where stuff was getting available to big box stores. However, I understand with this that boxes of Ultimate Masters were only available through local game stores, and the big box stores like Walmart, Target had these 3-pack blister packs, these draft packs, and I think maybe I bought one of those, but I'm not sure. The MRSP actually on this was pretty high. I mean, it was already high anyway for Masters products, but I think it was like $13.99 a pack. So these in Canada just got eye-wateringly expensive for what they were. Yeah. And probably already I haven't been keeping, because I've got 2 screens here, one of which you can't see. So I've got my eye on the other screen with the various descriptions. But I suspect you've seen like lots of classic cards here. Now, it also says in the MTG wiki notes, which I will include, that it was originally designed as a graveyard themed set. nicknamed Immortal Masters. This theme is still present in the set symbol. Okay, yeah, because it's got that sort of eternity symbol or infinity symbol. Promotional text on Big Spoilers has 14 returning keywords. Each colour in this set has multiple cards that care about the graveyard in some way, providing resources for Delve, Flash and Dredge in blue, green, black and green. White and red see the return of the heroic mechanic from Theros. In addition, white has a heavy aura sub-theme and madness is prevalent in red. There's been a number of changes in rarity as always, has been the case with these compilation sets. So common to uncommon, uncommon to common, common to rare, rare to uncommon, rare to mythic, and mythic rare to rare. And I'll link, again, you'll see that if you look in the description, I'll include the link to the MTG Wiki article. There was only one cycle in here, which we'll get on to. I don't believe there are any draft indicator cards, even though there's some, I mentioned about there being a graveyard theme overall. But we'll see as we slice and dice in the usual way how this works out. Before we do that, I just did want to highlight literally how much stuff came out in 2018. So if we, we start off at the start of the year. So this, I believe, was the first product that came out, which was Rivals of Ixalan. Okay, so follow on from the previous set. When we get Masters 25, then we get the Elves versus Inventors dual deck, which I did buy because I was still buying dual decks. Then we have the Challenger decks. I don't remember buying those, but I could be wrong. Then we had Domineria, which I did buy. I did. Oh yeah, I was still buying. I was still buying. What are they called, bundles? At that point, so yeah. The Commander Anthology 2 came out. So 4 decks. I didn't buy. I had all the decks anyway, but I did, funnily enough, actually buy the first one, even though I had all the decks, because I just thought it would be a nice little set. Battle Bond came out, which is the 2-headed giant thing, which didn't that really work out? I don't know how popular that was in the end, to be honest with you. But I do have some Battle Bond cards. I probably opened anything between 3 to 10 of those, but didn't engage in the signature spell book, I don't think. That was one of the early ones, wasn't it? I think. If not was it the first one? Yeah, it was the first. They only did 3 of those. That's funny. Yeah, the Global Series I did pick up a lot later, in 2019 possibly. I did do an unboxing for this, so either 2018, 2019 I got this. So we're still in 2018 here. Well, that's quite a nice little dual deck. And the core set, as with all core sets, it's named 1 year on from when it came out. And they were discontinued after Magic Origins in 2015. So this is when they came back in that year. The Commander 2018 product itself came out as usual. We got Guilds of Ravnica, Mythic Edition. And then Guilds of Ravnica. Then the Spellslinger Starter Kit, which is this sort of 2-deck. To be honest with these, I mean, they used to give this stuff away back in the day pretty much. So it's a bit of a, not good thing. And then these Guilds of Ravnica guild sets. I actually have all 10 of these and I've never opened them yet, so I'm sort of holding on to them for a special occasion. So yeah, I've got these all still sealed up. And then we have the game night, which don't think I own this. Probably thought about it. So I'm just looking up on my shelf. Yeah. We've got other similar product, but not this. Then we get to Ultimate Masters, which is what we're talking about. And then after that, Ravnica Allegiance was the following year. So this was when the other guild kits came out the following year. The remaining ones, yeah. Anyway, let's dive in and slice and dice these. So in white at common, already, interestingly enough, we have hybrid mana turning up at common. So there's a white-black deck here. Remember, generally, graveyard theme across the whole set. There's red-white. So what are our one drops? It's Hyena, Umbra, March of Sands, Angelic Revival, Conviction. Random unicorns in here. So 2 drops. Oh yeah, so this is interesting. So yeah, we got a lot of 2-color hybrid at common. So definitely wanting to draw you through to that at the moment. So what have we got? 4. So white, black, so that will be enemy. Red, white will be enemy. Green, white's allied. White, blue is allied. But only 4. There's Umbras in here. We top off a what? 5 with flying and double strike, 2/2. Where's our removal? We've got some tap down. We have flying. Interesting how this is going to play out across the colours then. So, a tempo play there as well. So is there some sort of white-blue tempo deck? Interesting to see if there's white-blue flyers. We've also got Persist. That's heroic. Tokens going on here. How many flyers? 1 there, 1 there. So 5 drop, 3 drop. Yeah, wow, okay. What about uncommon? We have a charm. Yeah, so we've got a lot of heroic in white and spell mastery. So +1/+1 counters. There's our Fiend Hunter. So removal, staple to a creature. Kitchen Finks is in here with Persist. So there's some sort of green-white thing going on. Rally the Peasants with flashback. I don't know, do flyers look that strong? They don't, do they, in white? Definitely looks more like sort of land attack. Okay, so heroic seems to be sticking out. We do have a bit of flying, but notice again like red, white. Where's it gone? White, blue, green, white, red, white, white, black. Previously, red, white, white, green, white, blue. And white, black. So that is... Hang on, I'm confusing myself, aren't I? So that is all That would be all the colours. Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake there. That would be everything that you could have. Yeah, not thinking. Yeah, so interesting. Okay, at rare, Galactique. Defender and Flying, Revelox in here, Sigarda, green, white, white, blue. So only green, white and white, blue, no red, white at the higher rarities, but we are seeing it the lower rarity. Have we got quite an aggressive red-white deck here? Not sure. We've got Evoke, we've got his Exalted. Which is plus, yeah, wanting you to attack alone. Okay, +1/+1. I don't think we saw any Exalted down here, but we do have Heroic. Interesting. +1/+1 and then +1/+1 counters. Okay. So now with a correction, we should see, if this is the same, we should see at least 4 different colour combinations. So blue black, green blue, white blue and red blue. Excellent. There we go. Now I'm back on track. Okay, so flashback. So again, more graveyard stuff basically. Oh look, +1/+1s. We got Rune Snag in here. We got Madness. So Madness flashback so far in blue. There's white blue flashback. Hexproof and Prowess. Do we see? Oh, we've got Delve as well. So flying there. There's some flying there. It's pretty thin though, isn't it? Okay. Interestingly, we do have a Slippery Boggle. So, is there some sort of Voltron thing here, possibly in green, blue? Light of Hand, Unstable Mutation, Counter Score. Clear Artist. There's Plume Veil, which we've already seen. Laboratory Maniacs in here. Urban Evolution. Blue-red Spells, maybe? Weird. Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing, beyond the graveyard stuff. I'm having a little trouble, picking out the colour-specific themes here. Interesting, we are seeing Madness again. Madness and Flashback. But Flashback seems to be everywhere. So rare. Visions of Beyond. Disrupting Shoal. Mages of the Bazaar. Snapcaster Mages in here. Flashback in blue. So we do have control elements. It's interesting. 3 colour. We do have Sovereigns of Lost Alara as well, Exalted. So we got some sort of white-blue Exalted theme. There's Talleyrand. But then see, these all look rare, so Okay, so we should have a minimum of 4 different cards here in the 2 colour combinations. So Beck and Apparition, Dimir Guild Mage, Rakdos Shred Freak, Canker Abomination, plus anything with off colour. Oh, no. Yeah, I was just looking to see if we got anything with other colour flashback costs. Okay. So maybe is white, blue, white, black the flyers? Okay. Oh, here we go. Sanitarium. Blue, black. Card draw. Discard. Looking at some sort of blue-black control deck. We've got some tokens kicking around in black here. Right, I'll shred freaks here, so it's black-red aggro thing. Spell Mastery. Evoke, we're seeing Madness again, more flashback, so it's flashback everywhere, and then we've got Delve as well. So 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. Lifelink. So yeah, question would be, where's the rest of our lifelink apart from in black? Appetite for Brain, Song for the Damned, Apprentice Necromancer, Chainer's Edict, Counter School, Golgari Charms in here, Golgari Thug, Grave Strength, Buried Alive. Okay, so we're getting a lot of that sort of graveyardy stuff. And what did they say? Delve, Flashback and Dredge in blue, black and green, white and red heroic. So white, red heroic. Maybe that was the blank breakdown. Yeah, you either played blue, black, green, some combination thereof, or red, white. Angel of Despair, which we've seen already. Shriek. We're seeing a few evoke creatures, aren't we, here? Have been reprinted. Unburial Rites, Garner, Murderous Red Cap, Golgari Sub, Grave Strength. Okay, we've got, here we go. So in rare or mythic in black, we have Entomb, Reanimate, Spoils of the Vault, Bitter Blossom, Demonic Tutor, wow, Grey's Vengeance, Bridge Below, Fumulator Mage is in here. That's pretty aggressive. Leovold, black, green, blue. Each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Whenever you on a permanent you control becomes a target with spell or ability. Lily, Maelstrom Pulse, Lord of Extinction. Number of cards in all graveyard. Mykius the Unhallowed and Sagar the Golden Fang. And this is 3 colour as well. Black, green, blue. Well, no black non-humans. If you get Mykius, it wasn't mythic. Yeah, it'd be interesting when we look at the mythics in here and other things like legendaries. Okay. Red commons. Faceless Looting. A Crowan Crusader. Reckless Charge. Arena Athlete. Double Cleave. Generator Servant. Nightbird's Clutches. Rakdos Shred Freak. Thermo Alchemist. Fiery Temper. Hissing Iguana. Molten Birth. Oh yeah, this is tokens. Rainbow Bond. Soul Fire in here. Spark Splitter. Reckless Worm and order. The common removal is really interesting in here. It just as a whole, the set. Weird. Lots of sort of doubling up, I think. And scaling. Very green persist. Okay, uncommon. Young pyromancers in here. Desperate ritual, lava spike, confligate, brazen scourge, furnace celebration, rolling trembler, anger. Looks like, is this the only incarnation in here? Probably. Firewind Phoenix, Whispers, Red Cap, War Leaders Helix, Magmore Blaster Genius, Vengeful Rebirth. High rarity, Gamble, Vexing Devil, Fumulator Mage, which we've seen, Seismic Assault, Squee, Seize the Day, Through the Beach, and Balefire Dragon. Yeah, does it feel like this set just went completely like weird because they didn't have real solid design principles, because originally it was going to be designed as a graveyard theme and then they played around with it? Okay, with green. That's a removal. Basking Rock Wallow, Groundskeeper, Shred Weakness, Spider Umbra, Safehold Elite, Satyr, Wayfinder, Wild Mongrel, Crashing Canopy, Good Arms Reach. So yeah, we got some ramp here. Miming Slime. So all of these two colour things we would have seen already. Yeah, so definitely a thing there. So, you know, all the, now I've seen them all, yeah, all of the two colour combinations are present at common, which is interesting. It's almost like, feels like one of those sets where, here's the cards, knock yourself out. Slippery Boggle. Seeing Heroic again. Flash Black, Travel Preparations. Green White. Yeah, Kitchen Finks we've already seen. Spider Spawning is in here, so there's a green black. Come Immense, Vengeful Rebirth, Penumbra Worm. Green, White, Blue. We do have Exalted going on, but it's a bit, I don't know, seems a bit watered down. Fauna Shaman, Life from the Loam. I mean, there's good stuff in green, don't get me wrong. Leovold again. Master Impulse. Oh, Vengevine's in here, wow. And Gogol Retreat, Grave Troll. Woodfall Primus, yeah. We've got quite a bit of persist here across the set. Yeah, so I suppose really, you know, looking at this, we've got Delve, Flashback, Dredge in, you know, blue, black, green. So there's various combinations thereof you can do with blue, black, green. White and red, we've got Heroic, but also, you know, as I mentioned at the top of this, there's Sorry, my mind's just gone momentary blank there. But wasn't it the case? Where's that card gone that I noticed here? Maybe I'm thinking the next one up. Okay. Oh, there we go. Great. Yeah, there is graveyardy stuff in here. But of course, like anything, there's going to be combinations that you can play around with. But it just the way things stack up, it does almost seem that, you know, blue, black, green combinations thereof work well together, and then you've got red, white. There seems to be some sort of white, black thing going on. I can't quite work out what, whether it's tokens. And maybe, if I haven't done it, I can't remember how I slice this, maybe I'll look at all the commons, all the 2 colour commons, and see if we can see a pattern maybe. Okay, so we've got 5 common artifacts. Well, sorry, 5 common completely coloured or colourless casting cards, should I say. So Mere Servitor, Cathodian, Patchwork Gnomes, Vessel of Endless Rest, Illimal Crusher. As you saw, there was quite a lot of, or there's a number of Eldrazi in here, so we'll get onto that in a moment. Then we've got an uncommon Artisans in here. Prismatic Lens is in this, and Heap Doll. So we've got some sort of mana filtering, fixing, stroke, you know, that sort of thing. And then the higher rarity, we've got Engineered Explosives, Mana Vault, Phyrexian Altar, All is Dust, Khan Liberated, Eldrazi Conscription, Platinum Imperium, and then all of these Eldrazi's, and they're all mythic. I mean, to anybody watching this and still watching the video at this point, does this feel like some sort of weird, strange cube? Like drafting a strange cube if you were to draft this? Celestial Colonnade. So what they did in this, so this is, I believe, the only cycle. So 5 lands that can turn into creatures until the end of turn. 1 rare for each allied colour pair. Able to produce either colour, but they're at rare. And they enter the battlefield tapped. So yeah, there's allied colour support in the set, but it is at rare. There is also a Desolate Lighthouse, but it's 2 colour, care of its utility rather than actually generating mana or turning into a creature as a result of the 2 colours. Other lands, we got Flagstones, Caracas, which returns target legendary creatures to its owner's hands. We'll have to see how many legends there are. I mean, there's, as you saw, there's some Eldrazi. Mistfell Plains, Darkmoor Salvage, Phyrexian Tower, White's all over the shop. Ancient Tomb, Cavern of Souls, Dark Depths is in here. Majoring Network, Rogue's Passage, one of my favourites. Terramorphic Expanses. So yeah, there is a way at common. So you probably, if you're playing 2 colour in this set or more, you definitely want to be grabbing the Terramorphic Expanses, I suppose, if you were drafting. Thespian Stage and Urborg. We've seen so much Urborg recently because of, you know, obviously other things I've been looking at in Standard. Historically. Yeah. Wow. So if I just filter that on the there we go. So we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendary lands in here. 2 in white, or 2 that generate white. 1 that generates black and 1 that makes everything a swamp in addition to its other land types. And then Dark Depths, which has ice counters on it. You remove ice counters and then you get Marriott Large. So there's the Marriott Large deck in here. Okay. Yep. So let's have a look at this. See if we can see some sort of thing going on here. So these are all the multicoloured cards. So what I will do is we will go through slicing by rarity just to see if we can see what. Now, interestingly enough, okay, that's. I wonder how that breaks down. So white, blue, blue, black, black, red, red, green, green, white, white, black, red, blue, black, green, red, white, and green, blue. So I don't know if this was used as some sort of pseudo draft indicator. Maybe it was. So turn to mist, Dimir Guild Mage, persist, persist, creature tokens. Yeah, there's definitely like a spell slinger thing in blue red, I reckon. Yeah, red white aggro. So we've got, this is like a hexproof thing. Which you've also seen. So we've got green blue hexproof maybe. I'm going to duplicate this so we can sort of compare and contrast. Okay, so in terms of two colours that are uncommon, a lot of these, or several of these, are because of a different colour flashback cost. So white, red, blue, black, blue, red, black, white, green, black, and green, white, green, red. But there's no, it's not like the full cycle there, I don't think. And we got Plume Veil sort of out on its, is that out on its own? Reviving Wave Vapours. And Slippery Boggle, Urban Evolution. Yeah. Green Black Spider Spawning deck. Is it another set where it's a little bit combo-ish as well? And this is all the high rarity stuff. Tassiga, Noble, Hierarch, Sovereign's Illustrara, Aurora, Fumulator Mage, Gaddock Teague, Sigarda, Lord of Extinction, Maelstrom, Pulse, and Leovold. Okay, 20 legendaries. Raya's in here, Talleyrand, Liliana, Mikius, Sharir, Taziga, Squee, Ghana, Tagrak Teague, Sigarda, Leovold, and then we've got Emrakul, Khan, Kozilek, Armog, and then, as I pointed out before, the legendary lands. So white, blue, black, red. Is there no mono green legendary? I don't think so, no. And then after that, various colour combinations. So black, red, green, white, and then this 3 colour one. And these are our mythics. So Snapcaster Mage, Temporal Manipulation, Bitter Blossom, Liliana, well, Nicias, Balfar Dragon, Tarmogoyf, Vengevine, Sigarda, Lord of Extinction, Leovold, Emrakul, Khan, Kozilek, Manavolt, Platinum, Empyrean, Olamog, and then a number of the 3 of the lands, 2 of which are legendaries. Okay, so I don't really know what to reckon here. I'd be interested in people's comments, like anybody that played the set, what impression did you get beyond the stuff I've sort of rambled about in terms of possible themes and mechanics and why not, like archetypes and strategies. Yeah, so any comments will be greatly appreciated. Because, yeah, I'm finding it quite a little bit confusing beyond, you know, the stuff that Wizard said about it and a few other things I've pointed out. Yeah, I don't know, you know, sometimes with these sets you get like a fallback default where you think, oh God, if I can't work things out, maybe I'll do this. Like some sort of classic archetypes, but I don't know, things seem a little bit holy in places to do that strategy. I mean, I think if you know, if it was me and I didn't feel comfortable with some sort of graveyard theme, I'd probably just go red, white, aggro. I probably could do something interesting in maybe mono white, I don't know. I mean, historically, my go-to stuff has been, in my head, I was going, okay, is there anything in white blue? Then it flies. Okay, is there anything in white red? Is there anything in white black? Is there anything in blue black? And then sort of slowly, I suppose that's roughly the order I'll do just in terms of looking for stuff. And then I might go for 3 colour, unless, you know, sometimes a monocolour might like leap out at me, but I tend to, for some reason, prefer going 2 colour. I mean, I don't know if there's actually even like mono red aggro. Yeah, because that will be my other, you know, in terms of a mono colour choice. Might be either mono red or mono black. I can probably just about, I'm not very good at playing control, so I can probably just about play like a mono black control deck, but that's about it. I get a bit lost in like mono blue. Like, you know, I mean, you know, the things like draw go type scenarios. Right, so where are we price wise? Ancient Tomb, most expensive card in the deck currently. Manavolt, the usual suspects, as I always like to say. Then we've got Kozilek, Demonic Tutor. Look at some of these. I don't know how many have we been past where they're banned in some format or another. Oh, good old Phyrexian Altar. I mean, in this sort of set where it is all about, a lot of it's about the graveyard, then yeah, great card for that. So yeah, all in graveyard shenanigans, I think this set. Something like that. Yeah. Red, white, aggro or graveyard shenanigans, that's your lot. Temporal Manipulation. Wow, some expensive cards here. Platinum Empyrean. Down to 16, 15 Snappy, 14 Corio, Emrakul, 14, wow. Yeah, where do we get to 10? Reanimate. We're getting close. Seize the day. Wow. I had to go on to the second page. That's unusual. Okay. There's a reprint from... There's a saga. Ultimate Master. Oh, Noble Hierarch. We're getting there. How much was that originally in? Because we'll have a look in a moment. That came from... where do I know it from? Yeah. Conflux. $8. So cheap. The original is cheaper. Just saying. Tomb. Balefire Dragon. Tarmogoyf. Wow. Okay, Rogue's Passage. EDH Rec. Oh, nice to see that top of the list. So yeah, this is going to be any position in any deck, regardless of whether it's in the deck 99 or whether it's a commander. Like, what are the most popular cards in all the decks on EDH Rec ranking? And Rogue's Passage comes out number 1. Terramorphic Expanse is number 2. Kadama's Reach is number 3. I think we know the way this is going to go, judging by the cards we've seen already. So Demonic Tutor, Ancient Tomb, Eternal Witness, Borg, Faithless Looting, Reanimate, Manival, Cavern of Souls, Frantic Surge, Gamble. Okay, Talrand. So this is EDH ranking, but just the legendaries. Again, can appear anywhere in the deck, not just be the commander, so bear that in mind. I mean, generally Talrand's a pretty popular card, regardless of whether it's a commander or not, because you know this ability here. So like in any spell, instant or sorcery spell heavy deck where you're playing blue, because of this, yeah, great card. We got Kozilek, Ulamog, Makias the Unhallowed, Raya. I always go to say Deathbringer, Stormbringer, Squee. From way back, Acadian Masks. I have an interesting, I think you may have seen it, I think I've shown it. I have an interesting set of, so there's a group of cards, legendaries, which were printed in 10th edition. And what I attempted to do is just basically buy all the original artwork for. This is the only one I don't have it. I have it in a different form. But not this one. Yeah. Oh, this is an Open the Hell Vault card. I remember that. Yeah, everything got restored, got a bit pushed back, didn't it? It was a weird set. It was almost, in some ways, to trying to remember the set. It was part of the block it was part of, because you drafted it on its own, like you drafted Rise of the Eldrazi. So I remember at the time thinking, oh, you know, almost like Avacyn Restored was like to Innistrad what Rise of the Eldrazi was to the Zendikar block. But then I realised, no, probably not, because it didn't seem quite as well executed for whatever reason. But yeah, it was designed to be drafted standalone. I never did, but yeah. Little Garrett Teague from Lorwyn. Tessica was from Fate Reforged. It's always interesting when you see these cards, isn't it, where they're, you know, one colour here, but different colours down here. In terms, of course, the colour identity and how that relates to EDH. What's bottom of the pile? Yeah, more band stuff. Leovold. That was in... So yeah, it was originally in Conspiracy, and it turns up in Ultimate Masters. So there we have it. I don't really know what to add to it. I mean, like I said, please comment in the comment section for those of you that have... well, you don't even have to experience of the set, you know, give me some guidance here. Help me out. You know, add in your opinion of this particular set. It had 16 tokens, by the way, and there was a controversy surrounding the packaging of the box topper, which was semi-transparent, making the top card easily visible in certain lights and angles, apparently. That was one of their box topper cards. Yeah, so there we have it. Thanks once again for watching. Bye for now. And I will catch you in a future video.